Hi everyone, my name is Han Nguyen and I'm running to be your next state representative of the 13th District of Illinois. Today I want to thank everyone who's joining in here to watch this presentation. I want to thank our audience for tuning in. I want to also share with you some words about why I'm running for this seat and why this election is so important this year. So the reason why I'm running starts with my journey in Vietnam. I was born in Vietnam and my family and I were refugees from the Vietnam War. My dad, he served in the South Vietnamese military during the Vietnam War because he believed in democracy and he believed in human rights, and he spent 5 years of his life in a prison camp during that war, and he lost his entire family during that war as well. But he never gave up hope. Every single night he held on to hope that one day his kids are going to live free in a country that gave them opportunities, that one day his kids were going to live free in a democracy as well. My mother, she was born to a single parent household during the Vietnam War. Her dad died during the war fighting for freedom as well. And she and her mothers and sisters experienced homelessness during the Vietnam War. But again, they never waver, they never gave up hope during the war, and they really believed that one day they could live in a country that gave them opportunities, in a country that valued them as women as well. And so after the war ended in 1975, we were left behind. You know, we could not get out in time. And so we lived under the new regime in Vietnam, under years and years of oppression and darkness. Every single day it was difficult to live in Vietnam after the years of the war. But fortunately, in 1992, we received political asylum to come to the United States under the HO program, and we were resettled here by the United States government and refugee services. And when we first arrived here, you know, we really started from scratch. It was 8 of us in a 1-bedroom apartment. My mom spent 14 hours a day working in a factory. She had an 8th grade education, and you know, a lot of folks fought for me to have opportunities. You know, there were a lot of social and economic and educational policies that worked for me. And so while my parents did not have the opportunity to attend college, I was able to attend Yale University on scholarships, part-time jobs, student loans as well. And I graduated from Yale University with distinction. In addition to that, I also spent time at the University of Cambridge studying foreign policy, and then I went on to my graduate work at Harvard University studying public policy and management. And I've spent my entire life working in community investments in Chicago, making sure that we invest in our communities, whether it was investing in affordable housing, economic opportunities, small businesses, job creation, educational opportunities for our kids and for our young people, and also gun violence prevention efforts as well, you know, where we made sure to invest in reducing gun violence and reducing crime in our neighborhoods to keep everyone safe. You know, that's the work that I've done. And certainly during the pandemic, when folks were left behind, I led a citywide logistical network to make sure that we get our families the supplies that they needed. You know, we got over $25 million worth of food boxes, hand sanitizer, masks, diapers, formulas to our communities in need in the Chicagoland area. And so for me, you know, this election is very important. The reason why I'm running is to make sure that we build opportunities for everyone in our city and state. We know a lot of people were left behind during the pandemic. All of us were left behind. And we got to build a future where we all have opportunities, right? We all have to make sure that we have educational opportunities, access to good quality jobs, access to affordable housing, you know, a safer neighborhood and a safer city. We have to reduce gun violence and increase public safety in our neighborhoods. We have to build a much more equitable economy, a much more inclusive economy, a stronger economy coming out of this pandemic where inflation is high, the gas prices are high right now, and our small businesses are struggling. So we have to make sure that we support our small businesses and make sure that we get our families the relief that they need during this pandemic and beyond this pandemic as well. And so certainly the reason why I'm running is to make sure we build a much more inclusive, a much more equitable economy, and a much more equitable city and state for everyone. And the election is coming up. Early voting started yesterday, and it's going to go from yesterday till June 28. June 28 is election day, and so every single day you're able to vote at your local polling center. If you are in the 60640 zip code, you can vote at Truman College every single day from now until election day as well. If you are living in Budlong Woods or Arcadia Terrace, you can go to the Budlong Woods Library where you can vote there as well. If you live in other zip codes, 60614, you can go in Lakeview, you can go to the library there as well to vote. But certainly, and then if you live in Ravenswood, Lincoln Square, you can go to Wells Park as well to vote. So there are about 5 different polling centers right now that's open in the district, and we need everyone to turn out to vote this year. This year is a crucial election year. This is the year where we can really push for change, and I think certainly this is a very tight race right now. We are neck and neck with the opposition, and so we need everyone to turn out and vote for Han Nguyen for state representative, and the punch number is 72. This is also one of the most diverse districts in America. There are over 90 different languages are spoken in this district, a 45% ethnic minority. It includes anything from Uptown, which has one of the highest concentration of Vietnamese Americans and Asian Americans living in Uptown, and people from all walks of life, refugees, immigrants, middle-class families, students, seniors, African Americans, Latino Americans, folks from the LGBTQ plus community. Is a very diverse community, and we need to make sure that folks are turning out to vote. And we are building one of the most inclusive coalitions in this state. We're bringing people from all walks of life, so we need your vote this year. June 28 is election day. You can also vote there as well on that day, but certainly please remember to punch number 72 for Han Nguyen. H-O-A-N is my first name, H-U-Y-N-H is my last name. And if you like more information about our campaign, please visit our website at votehan, VOTEHOAN.com. Again, that's VOTEHOAN.com. Please sign up to volunteer for us and knock on doors for us. Please sign up to make phone banks for us as well. But we need all hands on deck right now. And thank you so much for your time today. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And I hope to see you all soon at a future event. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great rest of your day, and take care.